Welcome everyone, it's Enrico Jenko. I am Signal. We're powered by the Mighty Team Alliance. On the charts, looking at opportunities as usual. I'm speaking just as I was speaking earlier, talking about how the market for this season, there's a season coming up, the summer season, probably start getting a little dicey as it is now. See, a lot of moves that will not follow through. A lot of failed follow throughs. And failed follow throughs usually mean traps for traders. So even extra with the binary options, 5 minutes. Those traps could be even more dangerous because those traps mess up the timing. You're looking for certain maneuvers to happen in the market, certain things to set up. It's gonna mess your timing all up. Like I said, we're just looking. I'm not actually in trade mode. I'm just looking because I want to see how the market is setting things up. Let's see how it goes. Usually under a minute, come up. If this stays where it's at, as far as the price or goes lower, this would be a very good trade for us. But I'm just watching like right now though, because I want to see something. I want to see how the market is reacting. See, right now the market went up, going up now. It's getting closer to our strike price. Now it went down. Let's see what it does. But just the fact that it went up right there will make me stop any trade anyway. You see how it went up, it's going down, and now it's, I mean, it's 3 micro pips on someone's desk. That could easily be a loss. Now's a good time probably to go in it, but I won't go in it because it did too much already. It did too much movement, right? That's something I've just been witnessing as of lately. Any small movement that doesn't line up right, even that can lead to a tragic trade, like just a bad time trade. So usually trades I make, they're not going to be just bad trades like, oh, you don't know, you just don't know what you're doing. There'll be more so trades that the timing was just off. The timing is just off. And you'll get that sometimes because there's a random element to 5 minute, 1 minute charts. Yeah. We have our area of interest right here that is still, we're just watching it. Nice little fight going on right here at that 32.85 mark. This might give us some clues to what might go on in the very near future. So we'll be watching it. Around here, we're seeing more areas of spikes and spider legs, wicks. So makes us not really want to do any trading in that area. If you notice, every time it's been up in this area, most of the time being pushed back, it's found a lot of supply in that area. So come back, still might be still a lot of supply there. Yeah, see, already backing off the price a little bit. So 32.89. Let's bring up our 32. This one's already priced out. We couldn't get to that one. That was already priced. Oh, this is very tight too. It's a very tight area, so not really any trade there. Let's see if this one sets up. It's set up in place, but the way it's set up, it's not really very good. I don't believe it might jump too quickly, and it did. So it's already up to 90, whatever. We get in at 80, at 83, but no. All these are really, really some bad trades out there today. You might win, but it's not as if you could do it for any amount of time. You might could do it once. Yep, you see how erratic that is? That's getting pushed around. 1 minute it looks like you want to cooperate. Next minute, getting pushed all around. Let's see, 32,880 is that? Let's take a look and see what's going on. 32,87. All right. That might get some attention down. Let's see. Bring up the ticket to look. As I said before, I'm just going through the motions right now. 17 is my default for selling. 83 is my default for buying. I make sure that we get at least 15% on any trade that we take. Everything is tight, really nothing here. Let me see. You know, this might fall into a place for a buy, but it's not. It's not really in a good position. Not an optimal trade. It's not even in place. So. All right, nothing there. Nothing to see. Another one. Everything is very tight, bunched in, not much room. All that tightness in it makes for trades that are random. Nothing here. Wait for a minute. I did what I wanted to do a little bit, but it's not giving you a really nice. See, now it's back up there. See, it's not really doing what I like it to do. Right? Not really doing exactly what I like it to do. That's how I know the market is shifting a little bit. It's being a little shifty. All right, we gotta watch that so we make the correct adjustments. All right, keep it going. Once again, everything is all tight. Nothing to do. See, we can't get in any of these trades early either. Well, that's not the format I use because if we get in trades early, we have to stick around in them, and At this point, anything can happen in the market. So we have to wait, and we have to wait for the position to be right. And if it's not, then we're not going to get into the trade. Well, I'm not going to get into the trade unless you specify me that you really, like I said, you really need. But if there is no need, we can just be safe and keep money in our pocket when it isn't a high probability trade to be had. Market timing is really, as far as with the options right now, it's just off. So, but we'll wait. We'll see. We'll keep on. Let's see. Many trades to come. See, this fight over here has been going on for a while now. Still fight in this region. It's been going on for some time now. This last hour, maybe almost an hour. While it's in this condition, it's very hard to pick a side to win because it's very neutral. Once again, 87 is our number. Too close. Too close. Even if this moves it, the fact that it was so close at this juncture, close at this period of time, it's a no go for me, really. I'm gonna watch it really quickly though. It looks like it might get in. No, ain't nothing there for you. So as you see, there's just a lot of nothing going on, really. A lot of nothing. And all people are taking many of these trades. It's just a bunch of garbage. You got to always separate the good stuff from the junk. Let's see what we got. This one might set up properly, even though we won't take it though because it hasn't been enough of proper setups to be confident. And this one is not even properly set up, I guess. See, they keeps making it look like it's going to settle in a spot that would be comfortable for a trade, but then it moves. Sitting right on the 32.85. Obviously, we can't do anything with that. 59 seconds left. Yeah, this is a bad trade to get into. There's nothing you can really do about it. It's funny, man, when you look at the chart, it just looks like nothing was really even going on, right? This is kind of better, much better looking setup that I would actually like. It's been so long. Once again, I can't even just take it with confidence. But let's see what it's doing. 23. It stayed below 21. Yeah, it looked like this was good, but once again, it came so late. Goodness gracious. It's good. It's good though. But once again, it didn't set up just right. But that was a good one though. Now that I saw that, I'm a little bit happier. Let me see where that could come around again. Hmm. We'll see. We gotta look. We gotta look and see though. It's funny. Yeah, my my co-founder. He's talking the same thing I'm talking as I'm talking it. Crazy. As I'm talking it, he's talking about the same thing. Now the option pricing is just so completely out of whack with the indicative right now. It's terrible market activity right now. Oh, terrible activity. And we only say that in regards to what we're trying to do. Get something high probability. You know, if you're looking for low probability trades, well, truthfully, you can find that. We can find those. It's these higher probability trades that are what's in question. Let's see, this is, yeah. Let's watch this one. So also already it's too close to where I like to be at. But right now it's right where I like to be at. Right? And right now it's perfect. But market price moves too quickly. We're already priced out of it. Already priced out of it. Right? So we can't get in there. We could have maybe made it in here, but it's not something I would do though. Plus the market is moving toward us. Even though it didn't go over my magic spot right there, but 30 seconds, blah blah blah, so much extra stuff going on, bunch of junk. A lot of junk in the market. A lot of junk. A lot of junk. I'm separating the good stuff from the junk. You know, one of these sides over here is bluffing. This is another one, probably a good one, but everything has to match up. Like this is probably good. 28, 82, 1. This is like perfect, perfect. perfect, 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 and then started fouling out. See, all that started happening. It might go down. Let me see, but the fact that it happened already, you know, it's going in our favor. But the fact that you can't trust those. Wow. Okay. We could say we could call that one. We could. I would say I could trust that one. That was okay. So let's see if things happen to line up correctly for us going forward a little bit. Maybe something lines up like we need it. But that might get another extension. Like this might get another move down, maybe, because I haven't seen the strength of a bear like that. Yeah, see, you got another move down. But now that little move down is like kind of too early. I needed that. You kind of needed that move 3 minutes from now or something, 4 minutes from now, so we could have catch it. Now it made this little move down. Now out of place, people ready to take profit. Okay, people take profit, and it's still okay because after they take profit, you can see how far these bulls move the market. Let's see if they have any sustaining power, any strength. Strength. Where the bulls got forced back. Wanted to come across that street. What's happening? Ah, oh, yeah. What we got? What we got? Okay. Bulls fought their way up. Huh? Okay. Made his way up there, huh? must have been a cutoff point for you, huh? Yes. Not a, once again, not a trade that I'm taking. I was just looking at it, set up. That's a perfect type setup right there that I like. Let's see what happens with it real quick. 821, starting to turn around. 82.3, 81.9. Okay. 80.0987. All right, that looked like that would have worked out, I think. Might have would have worked out, but it's not really how I like it though, really. And this happened to work out kind of like that. It got a nice push when I needed it, right? So okay. So if that's the case, that's the case. If I get you down here, 32.771. All right. We're gonna watch. We're gonna watch. It might have something setting up for us. It might have something setting up. So I want to watch it for a little bit. Watching this one. Only way we want 32.78. Only way we want this is down anyway, and it's not even doing that. So, it's not even doing that. kind of staying up there, right? 79. Let's take a look at it real quick. Once again, nothing to go into. We're just looking and seeing. No, see, that's not even working for us. That's not even. It was eventually it was this one probably, but too fast. It's in place, but too much is going on. You can get 17 right now. You get your 15% right now. Probably be good, but not something I'm really interested in. Because once again, it hasn't happened. This hasn't happened enough consistently. See, it took a little tick up, little three. Okay, I guess. Wow, man, I just don't. I'm telling you, I just don't like how they're setting up. Just don't like how they're setting up. And this one, like I wanted more movement with that one, so I expected this to end up down here somewhere, and it did not. So that's what I'm saying. See, now what's coming down here? See, that's what I'm talking about with the timing. I'm looking for that to happen about 20 seconds ago, something like that. But now what's happening? So interesting, interesting. These are all the things that I'm kind of looking at. Most people, they're not looking at that. You see all those lot of other services and this and that. They're not looking like that for you. Trust me. Most of their things they're giving you is just hit or miss. It's not what this is about. That's why they give you so many. Let's see. Let's check and see if it do what it do. It seems it runs into a bunch of supply down here somewhere. Let me remind myself where I'm looking at. 32.75 is about it. Oh, it might be a bunch of supply. Hey, we're not there yet. Making his way down, creeping down that point. We're gonna watch. We're gonna see what happens once it get down there. Maybe if it doesn't take us out of the now it takes us out of the whole screen probably. By the time we get there. Let's see though. Let's see what happens. I might be talking too soon, and the trade might not even be this one. It might end up coming the next time, the next one around. This might just set it all up. I don't know. I'm just putting the default in there because I'm just looking down. Oh, this be moving as fast, quicker. Yeah, prices are doing too much hucklebuck. Way too much Hucklebuck. Way too much Hucklebuck. See the problem. Excuse me. Yeah, I can't end up. I wanted to get over this. This is, looks like more pretty like it around the vicinity of what I'm looking for, but now it's jumping all around again. And I keep getting that little jump around early, which bothers me. And then it jumped, but it's in place right now, but it jumped in place. And that's really just ticking me off. even though this is sticking so well, but it's just pissing me off that it's jumping like that. I might have should have took that one, right? I think I might have should have took that one on you. So I'm gonna chalk that one up right there as just me being uncomfortable. A certain comfort level that has to be in these trades also. Um, and when they're not there, they're just not there. This one it didn't drop all the way. It's still gonna clear pretty well. It cleared pretty well, but it just didn't. I don't know. I don't think it did what I like. I don't think it did. See, and it really didn't do what I like. It actually went upward a little bit. It didn't do what I like. See that last little thing. Even though we good now, but still, look at that. That's not what I'm looking at. That's not what I want to happen. What I wanted was a clear decision, very clear decision. Nothing I'm looking for is ambiguous kind of with the decision. I don't want to have the maybe is going to be this way or that way. I like clear, very clear decision. And everything's so scrambled. These charts right here today are just scrambled eggish. Sorry, all these you can come back another time, right? We can go back a couple of weeks and you won't see all these wicks here. These just happen to start coming here after around well just now, around the holiday, right before the holiday. So I'm expecting to see all of this like this during the summer. Yeah, all like this during the summer. Then when school and all that starts back up again, it'll clean back up again until it gets back to like around Thanksgiving, and then it'll be back to doing this again. hmm So other, depending on what time of the year, what season it is, the trading could be more looser. But at this time, it can't really be loose. I can't really be loose with it at all because it's such a big shot of failing, failing. Such a big shot of failing. There's another one that might. Let me see where this one actually goes. Let's go 32,743. All right. We're way below. Well, it's not way, but we're 7 micropips below. So we're already in position, right? So we don't want to see it to move up any more, right? We're in position. It didn't move up. It's perfect. And look how fast the price jetted on us. Now, it might pop back up again. So, like, I might could just get it, but that's not good form. It's very bad form to do that. But you saw how fast our price just left us? Insane. Hmm. That's something else right there, bro. Price just running past like that. Wow. Okay. I tell you, this is why best sometimes the best, the most genius trade sometimes is no trade, right? It's the no trade. I'm still looking for this blue. I'm still looking at this position here. Still looking at this position here. Maybe they might be just trying to bait me in on this low position here. It hasn't actually been down here, but it looks like it should be good. Um, should be supply. Should be supply here. Should be some. Should be some. Let's see what happens. See, all I can do is make theory and conjecture, really, because I can't see what I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, really. All I can really know is what this price action is telling me, and the price action is a reflection of what is going on, what has gone on. So, price action is kind of a reflection of what just happened in the past, the immediate past. But it is the past. So all the information that you're getting is late information. So you're kind of making judgments on things that are already past, and that's a game we play. See this fight right here. It's been going. This was really short lived, right? So maybe that's kind of what I want, but it's just and it's moving slow enough. So who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Looks like it might be. Let's put a 1 there and a 17 there for default. Price is 7 micropips below, so we're actually fine there. I'm gonna wait till under a minute, right? Under a minute. Right now we're getting less than the 15%. We're starting to get to that point, so uh, we still don't want. I'm just gonna be still stoic. Just wait. I want to go under a minute first and just wait to see what goes on. Even if my price is out right now, we're not even going to worry about our 15% yet, right? We're not even going to worry about that because we can't put it in our pocket. And see how I waited. And now this is still, we're not in place. You know what I'm saying? We're not in place. 32.73, 5. Like now we're coming back into place. But now I'm at 30 seconds. I don't trust these numbers that. Nah. Don't like it. Don't like it. Don't like it. And see, I might have took that, yesterday, day before, last week. I probably would have took that. Maybe. Wow, this market today, she is sure shifty. She is shifty. You see my sexist remarks coming out, calling her a woman, right? But she is a she. But she do what she want to do. And that's the only people that do what they want to do. Women. All right. We could not get it done right there. None for us. None for us. Cool. Give this a little while longer, then I'm probably gonna break for a minute so I can download this stuff. Always download my videos so I can upload them back. But anyway, that's what it go on probably. I'll try again probably about after 3 o'clock. See what happens. We'll probably push this to about 2:45, I think. Oh, Joshua took that one early after it filled the back tip. Yes, it did. Joshua said he got into that earlier. Yep. You see what he said? He said it was too close for comfort. I'm telling you. I see what's going on. What I said is true. These trades that's coming in, they're not good trades. They're not good trades. Welcome everyone. It's Enrico Jenko. I am the signal empowered by the mighty Team Alliance. See what happens with this one, huh? Right now, the Bulls aren't too impressive. You guys don't look like you're too strong right now. Excuse me. Minute 42 made his way halfway up there, huh? I don't know if that means much or not. Let's go look. A hunt and we will go. A hunt and we will go. I hold stereo. Hunt and we will go. Hmm. Yeah. Always market do all types of funniness today. See, market did a little, whatever that little move was, and blocked this. What a hater. That was a hater move by the market right there. Blocked it so we couldn't get any money. Hater move. Market doing a lot of hater moves right now. Wow. Okay. Well, gotta wait up. Gotta wait it out. See. Two, 7, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. Now look at this one. This one seems to be in place. Seems to be in place, and then it just takes a get another little hop and a skip just to get out of place. You see that? Just a little hop and skip to be out of position. Yep. And it turns around, and we don't like to mess with it when it turns around because we don't know if it's all good for that. Oh, just did a nice little juke move, and now it's out of position. Timing today. Oh, excuse me. I'll bring up this. Let's see what we got over here. 17. default 17. 745. What is that? Let's watch it. We have to watch it. Oh, there we go. See? Watched it, and it ran all the way up there to where we didn't want it to go, of course. So turn it around. Look this way with it. We don't do that. Not enough time. Blah, blah, blah. What a day today. Well, actually, I can't complain. Anytime we keeping money in our pocket, that's all right. When we keeping our money safe because things aren't lining up where they're supposed to be. I want to see this one. I want to see this one after this. 11 seconds. I will make it 250. Then we got 255. Right before the top of the hour. That's a little dangerous, but let's watch it. Let's watch it. See what it comes on. Of course, it's already doing the opposite of what I wanted to do. Of course, the way the markets work. Thirty-two, 773. 32, 779. See what we got going on here. 32, 775. There's only one way to even go with it. That's what I'm gonna look. Our default for buy is 83, right? I'm just looking again because this is like the first buy in a while, so we gotta check it out. 38.77. We're 7 micro pips above, which is a nice, well, forget about that. I'll have to say it's a nice little cushion to have, and then it dissipated just as quickly. So now we have that But it looks like it's building back up, right? Cool. See, this was type the structure I wanted to see. But look at that. It kicked all the way back down to 3 micropips. That erratic move right there, that's enough for me to say that I don't like it. Enough for me to say it's no good. Separate the good stuff from the junk, like I always say. That's no good. I'm just looking at it while it's in the position while, I got it up. But it's no good. All right. And now this is going to be the top of the hour. I don't trade this top of the hour one. I bet you it's going to be the trade I want. Of course, this is probably going to turn around and flop down. But whatever. It's not the trade I want. We stayed out of a lot of danger for this one. So let me actually just download this information, this session, and I will be back shortly. All right? Let me just download.